Man, is it ever going to be just a fight without nothing else? And I don't know if I could put myself through that again, you know? I mean, I've done everything right, and I've just been dragged down by this guy constantly, so I'm not thinking about it. I'm going to do my thing for right now.
I'm going to smash him. I'm going to come in his face, and I'm going to be all in his face until he wants me to stop, and I still won't stop. That sounded really weird. I'm going to come in his face. Oh, shit.
From right now, can't sleep at night, eating's hard, make the weight, half the battle's over, fight day, fuck, all your friends like, you're going to kill him. No, bitch, I got to go in there and fight. Like, it doesn't just go like that.
I mean, his face is like hamburger right here. I saw those lines and just blood, and he was bloody. And felt great.
You know, I just saw Don White and I shake his hand and say, we are friends now. I know, I say that, you know, I'm very thankful for the opportunity, you know, I'm really happy, I love my job. I love my job. And then I'm easy to work with. Really, I'm not hard to work. But just if you show a little bit you like my work, for sure I'm going to do my best I can to make you happy.
Well, the chair nearly came at my window, you know, thankfully to the bus driver, he was, you know, he was on point. He was backing up the bus as it came to my window, but it ended up hitting Michael Chiesa in the head instead, you know, unfortunately. So thanks, Michael.
How cool is it going to be when, you know, I'm 70 years old and I'm talking to my grandchildren telling them, you know, when I was your age, I used to beat people up for a living. They'll be like, yeah, right, Grandma. And I'm going to whip out the DVDs, and they're going to be like, what's a DVD?
With 50 Cent, I think that, you know, if he wanted to train and really, you know, get in there and do it, I think he could probably do it. The guy's in great shape. But, you know, to fight Rampage, you know, maybe we'll do it at, you know, 180 pounds, 190 pounds, and then, you know, we'll have it a battle royale.
Yeah, this does say nerd tears. All the people out there that doubted me, all the nerds and virgins, which is mostly my haters, this is for them, you know. They're all crying on social media right now. They're all complaining. They're probably saying, you know, oh, RDA is a washed-up lightweight. No one gives me credit. I guess all I do is talk. I can't fight and prove it.
Like, they keep saying, oh, that bullshit, just fucking doing stupid hand signs. Like, I drill these things, and I get them inside. It's for my chakra to infuse them and make sure I can, like, channel it in that moment.
Everything was tied to that guy. No matter how much I beat everybody up, it was always, well, you lost to Jones. Now, in this heavyweight division, a division that I never got to compete in and complete my journey in, I went and I completed and became the champ. So I'm a champion.
Okay. It's part of this. You know, we're fighters. We don't just fight to win, but we want to win. We fight because we fight. You know, we fight from the day we're born, most likely. Not one of us is in here just decided to be a fighter. We all know this. We all understand the pain game. Now we just figured out a way to do it physically, and that's the truth.
The way the sport's going and the way I grew in the sport, there's another show next week. This is cool tonight. I beat Eddie, a legend. You know, 5-6 years ago, you do that, we talk about it for months. There's another show next week. They're going to be talking about that fight. This is going to be pushed back. So it's just kind of something you understand about the sport now. If you've been doing it long enough, it just has a different feel than it used to.
Man, this is surreal, man. This is surreal. This is a kid who grew up, who was born, you know, 10 miles away from the Staples Center, the ghetto streets of South Central LA, to Mexican immigrants, to, you know, being an Olympic champion at the age of 21, where my mother wasn't able to go to the Olympics due to her citizenship status, to, you know, her becoming a U.S. citizen about 8 years ago, and then me now, you know, 10 years later being an Olympic champion, now carrying UFC gold, man. It really is a dream come true. And
I go in there prepared for war, to give the ultimate sacrifice. I will, you know, I live and die for this, and my parents don't like to hear that, but it's what it is. I love it. I've been training since this I was 4 years old, and you know, there's no one that's ever worked harder than me or longer than me. So it is what it is.
You got your black belt tonight as well.
Oh yeah, I was waiting on somebody. I'm so geeked. I've been wearing this thing to the bathroom everywhere I go. Somebody just touched it a minute ago. They almost got jumped on. Somebody put a sticker on my belt.
What, do you want to insult Conor McGregor here? You want to insult him? Yeah. Okay. You want to insult him? Come here. Come here. What's your name? Dima. Insult Conor McGregor in the front of the camera. Thank you. So it was example of stupid question. So thank you so much, guys.
This is 50 Cent's brand right here. Me and 50, we had a little beef before, and he gave me a bottle of champagne for winning this fight. I really needed this win. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This win meant a lot to me, and since 50 sent this bottle of champagne to my locker room after the fight, I'm no longer upset with him about that bullshit he was saying a couple months ago. So I was going to challenge 50 to a fight until he sent me the champagne.
I don't expect you guys to think like me because you're not me. I don't expect you guys to feel like me because you can't. All you guys do is sit there behind your cameras and you fucking poke these questions at these guys, and really fucking you guys need to be fucking turning the questions around on you. Look at yourselves. Can you do it?
But gentlemen, I must remind you, I was just in the final 4 of the baddest dudes in the world. This wasn't exactly like old Chael got cleaned up in a parking lot on a Saturday. Okay, we were down to the final 4 in a weight class I've never been in. I mean,
we're just throwing it out there. See how
I mean, first Fedor hits me really hard, and then you tease me a little bit here.
That dude actually got in so much shit that they just said, here, DC, you can have the belt back last year after he knocked me out. Like, seriously. How crazy must the guy that won be for them to go, hey, man, you can just have this back? Seriously. Because we know with you, shit's safe. You know, that shit's safe in San Jose. With you, it's safe. But with this dude, like, we don't know what he gonna do.
We walk out, and now I'm backstage behind the curtain. The lights go down, and I just hear the crowd again. And so I start crying again. And so, like, every single time I calm myself down, then something else happens. So, yeah, it all started from the back, and it really didn't end until the cage door closed, really. That's when it was like, all right, no more crying. You got to get this fight over with first.
Me going to heavyweight would be making it extremely personal. And for me, I have no problem with DC. I have a problem when he comes out and says, see, I told you guys he's a cheater. I told you he's a cheater. I have no real problem with DC. I'm not going to go to heavyweight and try to take everything from him and destroy his legacy and all that type of stuff. Is it possible that I could do that? It is possible. But I'm fine having mine and he can have his. DC needs to admit to the people that he was never the light heavyweight champion. Or face me at light heavyweight and shut me up.